this is Shannon with Vibrsonate. Before we get started on these marital videos, I'm just going to lay out some groundwork and just some, not really strict rules, but some guidelines of how to use this and how to get the most out of these videos. So here we go. The first one, I want you to remember that this is not just for crisis in marriage. You can have a rock solid marriage, and this can be used to actually even solidify your marriage even more. It can also be used for helping people prep before marriage, but it's not intended to replace premarital counseling or premarital training that maybe some churches would give you. We are going to be using some biblical intentions in it, not necessarily as training, but my background is Christian, and I do intend to use the biblical thought process of marriage, which is marriage is a covenant. So, number two, you do not have to start this series with your spouse present. Now, yes, it is marital prep, but as I referred to in the welcoming video, my husband and I have gone through some difficult time this past year, and I actually started some video training, some natural bioenergetics, and some counseling without him present, and that was very important for me to prep me for getting ready to actually do the work with him when he did decide to come back to the marriage and give it another try. So to give you an idea, we used Jimmy Evans' videos, which is a Christian video series out there. Marriage on the Rocks is one of the video series he does, but he has a lot of other good material within his his marriage counseling ministry, and you can actually find all his videos online, and they're very good, and they're not just for marriages that are in trouble. They're also for marriages that are already strong and would like to be reinforced. Well, I started those videos without him. I later showed them to him a few months later, and he continued to take them on his own. It's a process of healing, and sometimes you need to do them more than once. So don't feel you need to have your spouse present just to do this. But it is important at some point that you maybe do go through it with your spouse if you can. Number three, there is no exact order in which you need to do these videos. I am doing the most logical order that my husband and I need, but you guys take the most logical order that would work for you guys. They do build upon each other, but maybe you require something else that needs to be worked on first. So you choose what you're led to first and then work through them. And I'm not going to be the one to say that you have to do it this certain way. Sorry, I'm reading off of a list here. Number four, you may feel you need to think on a topic we are doing longer than what we are doing, or a series of topics. So the way it's going to work out is I'm going to give you a thought process to process. We're going to take some time to think about that. You're going to let your mind go where you need to do, and it's going to be set up so that you can do that. And you may feel you're not done. Some people are more attuned to that. That's okay. Pause the video. Don't stop it. Pause it. And then when you're ready, continue on. During the process, my husband and I may have discussion on certain topics and what it meant to us. I know my husband isn't as much a talker about his feelings, but I'm going to try and encourage him to do that. Listen to what we have to say. It may not be the same as what you're going through, and that's okay. That's because everyone has an individual situation. I don't expect you guys to be the same as what it is, but the idea is to get the icebreaker going, communication and everything. Pause the video, and then you have your own discussion as what it meant to you. I don't expect it to be exactly what it means to us. In fact, I don't expect anything to be anything like what we're going through. You may, and that's okay. But discuss what it meant to you, because these topics are going to be general enough that you get out of it what you need. And what you may need is something completely different than what my husband and I need. And that is, or your friends need. And that's okay. I want you to go ahead and take that liberty to discuss it, because essentially marriage and relationships need to be an open two-way conversation street. And that's what I want to encourage in these videos. I also want you to know that you may purchase these videos, whether you do individually or in a package, because eventually we'll have packages for these videos and lump them into groups that what's most related. You can actually purchase them and actually use it as a group support, and where you have a bunch of couples getting together and going through them. That's fabulous. I'd actually be thrilled if you do that. I want you guys to use them for your own needs. So you don't have to purchase licenses for individual people. You can purchase a license for these videos where you guys can use it in group format, and I'm actually ecstatic over that. So feel free to do that, and enjoy. I hope these help you as much as they're going to help my husband and I. So we'll see you soon.